Hello class, I hope you're doing well in this semester. We are almost to the end of 2024 spring semester. So as you know, at the end of the semester, students are requested to complete SOTE, and I want to talk to you about SOTE and also tell why I care about students' opinion in my teaching effectiveness. That's what SOTE stands for. So if you're not familiar with it, this will help you to get a little sense. What is SOTE? SOTE is student effectiveness, student evaluation of teaching effectiveness. And this is an opportunity for you to provide some feedback to your instructor in the way I teach, interacting, handling challenges in classes, and particularly this online class, as you all are challenged to be responsible for completing the modules. I am equally challenged. So I want to show you a couple things that hopefully give you a perspective being on my side of this game. And it will take about 10 minutes. And I want you to consider the whole 15 weeks of interaction that we had. I met with a lot of students through Zoom. Some of the students showed up in person meetings. There are a lot of emails exchanges. So all that should be considered when you provide feedback. Now, you saw the video modules. I tried to have them ready even before the week that I was supposed to post, and I'm not perfect. I know there's some glitches, not many in 390, but there were some in 105 critical thinking class. So those are the two online classes I'm teaching this semester. And weekly videos or modules, I want to give you a perspective. Right now I'm creating a video, right? And this is on Camtasia. That's a platform I use. It takes about 3 to 4 hours to the whole complete 1 hour or 40 minutes video to make. It takes a lot because I have so many failures. Last night I tried to record this session and the app crashed and it says like unknown error, and I had to redo the whole thing, and that is very common and somewhat frustrating. Imagine you're recording a lecture for 30 minutes and you try to go find the video, it's gone. That happened a lot throughout this creating process, and I try and sometimes gives me anxiety. Anyways, the point is I have spent at least 4 to 5 hours to create 40 minutes video and adding those interactive activities, the comments, connecting that to Canvas, grading them in syncing them to grades. It's a lot on my end, and I know you all have to watch those videos as you move on with other classes. So I try to keep it a little flexible for online classes, and I helped every student that reached out, and if I didn't reply to your email, even still we are in semester, just forward the email. That's my email policy, and I try to keep myself up with the emails. And I also change your final project deadline, and I'll tell you why, because I'm asking you to complete SOTE about 90% for the class. 100% would be ideal, but that's too idealistic. So I'm keeping 90%. I'm already giving you little what do you have? What do you get out of completing SOTE? Because I'm giving you some flexibility. That's something that department encourages us to do, so we can get more SOTE from you, your feedback. And yes, your final project is due, and as I mentioned in my rubric, I want you to try your best. I don't want perfect work, and that would be great, but I know you are taking more than 4 or 5 classes. Given that, give me your best attempt, address all the bullet points in the rubric, and you can expect the best result or best grade for that, because I like students to try to show that they understand. And I met with a student yesterday who was working on the 3390 assignment and shared that it helped him to understand some of the disorders in a much deeper way. and we had a little dialogue conversation. So anyways, so consider all of that. I've been in my office hour, all of those activities. The PowerPoint is actually, I'm not required to post PowerPoints, and I like to give students nice structure for each chapter. So all of those information should be part of your evaluation, right? Rather than just focusing on one simple email that I missed or one question that was not making sense. And I even try to go back and check individually. So take the whole semester into consideration, and hopefully you can provide a genuine and constructive feedback and ratings as you feel. That will help me to improve my teaching. That's what I have done in my past 7-8 years of teaching. And I also learn from the students' feedback. I try to adjust them. Last year, I was awarded the outstanding lecturer for the social behavioral science. I think the credit goes to my student because they helped me to improve my teaching style. So I really look forward to reading your feedback in SOTE. And this is the message from the university. It says, student opinion of teaching effectiveness is an important element in evaluation of faculty. University faculty evaluation committees carefully consider your responses when making recommendations on the reappointment, retention, promotion, and tenure of faculty. Please fill out the form thoroughly, thoughtfully, and individually. Your responses are confidential and will not be made available to your instructor until after grades are recorded. Discussion on the instructor while completing the form is inappropriate, will be reported to the appropriate administrative office, and may result in the invalidation of all SOTE forms for the class. So that's what I want to tell you about SOTE and what's in it for you. And I enjoy teaching whether it is online or in-person class. They have a different approach. So what do you expect out of doing SOTE? And I told you I'm hoping to get 90% SOTE from your class. And let me tell you what I plan to give you in addition to what we already have in our assessment. If I get 90%, let's say, I think SOTE is due, let me check. SOTE is due in 10 days. So May 4th. SOTE is due on May 4th. As of now, 3390 abnormal psych has completed 14%, and critical thinking class has completed 12%. So I'm trying to get that 90%. And let me tell you what I plan to give you, offer you, if I get 90% by, this is Thursday, so by coming Wednesday, that is, I believe, 1st of May. So if I can get 90% by 1st of May, I will offer you few options to earn more credit. And one of them I already did, which is I extended your deadline until next week. So if you are working on it and you have a little more time now, because I'm trying to incentivize using that extension to get more SOTE in. So let me tell you a little bit more what else I'm gonna do if I get 90% SOTE for your classes. Okay, for critical thinking class, this is what I'm planning to do. If I get 90% SOTE by May 1st, I will add 5 more points in your extra credit points. Right now you have 10 points. You can have up to 15 points. That means if you have done community service for 3 hours, that means you already have enough volunteer work to earn 15 points. However, in the current point value, you can only earn 10. I'll make it 15 by Wednesday. In addition, I will give you another option to earn 5 points as extra credit. So if you don't have anything else to do, you can use that additional activity. Very simple, not going to be too hard. Also prepare you for final exam to use that as option for your 5 additional points. And there's another thing I'm going to do. If I get 90% SOTE, I will add 10 bonus questions in your final exam. So right now, it will be like a clear either 50 or 80. I will add 10 bonus point questions for your final exam if I get 90% SOTE. Additionally, one more thing I'll do, that is I will give you additional time. Let's say that the exam is in my pilot test, it tells me how long I should give you, but I'll give you 20 more minutes addition to, let's say, hour and a half. I will make it 1 hour 50 minutes. If it is 1 hour 20 minutes, I'll make it 1 hour 50. given that I get 90% SOTE. So if you already did it, you know somebody who will provide me genuine feedback, so encourage them. If you're in a group me or any kind of a social media platform, encourage your friends to complete SOTE by coming Wednesday, and I'll check. As soon as 90% hits, I will go ahead and apply those changes for you. And one more thing I want to share with you is that for your class, I am working on, like I said, the videos are not easy and I'm getting some glitches, and some student reminded me I accidentally uploaded the wrong video. So that happens, especially when I have like a 50, 80 video recordings going on. So right now you have at least 2 chapters, and I'm going to add 3 chapters actually. Actually, probability and decision making. I'm going to add a couple more videos because I lost creativity video from my recording. So I need to record them, and I'll try to upload them by end of this week, if not early next week. So look forward for that. I already changed your deadline for your assignment, and if you still have question about assignment, it's very simple. I'm just looking at your attempt to apply the concept that you learned in critical thinking class in a scenario. You're talking about your argument, taking a side. Just show me that you will apply, you know how to apply some of those concepts. As I mentioned, I grade based on attempts, completeness, and on time, right? That's the criteria I use, not perfect work. Minor errors, minor mistakes, I normally understand. That's okay. Okay. That's been said, I hope you will complete SOTE for me, given that those incentives will apply after Wednesday. And if you have any questions, feel free to email or schedule a Zoom meeting. Normally when I reply email, you see at the bottom it says set up a meeting with your instructor for spring. You can click that link to set up a meeting with me. That's all from me, and I wish you good luck with the rest of your semester. Okay, have a good one.